This machine, this is what's called a free fall drop tester. And what this machine is used for is for dropping packages in various controlled orientations such that you can test them and concentrate impacts on specific surfaces, faces of the container, corners of the container, and have the container fall onto that very specific controlled orientation. Go ahead and demonstrate that right now. Go ahead. And what I'll do now is perform one on the top of the container, one on the short side of the container, and one on the largest side or face of the container. And then lastly, what we perform is a drop on the corner of the container. So we find the basically center of gravity, and you'll notice in that case the impact occurred right on the corner of the container. So for industry testing, we use the same piece of equipment, but instead of testing, for instance, 5 different test samples like you do in DOT with 1 drop per sample, we may perform as many as 15 individual drops on a package that's going to be used in the parcel environment. And those 15 drops will occur on all 6 faces of the container, on the various edges, on the corners of the container. So if you kind of want to compare the industry standard to the DOT standard, you're subjecting an individual package to much more cumulative abuse than you would be on the DOT test standard. Of how we apply it and the number of drops and the severity, and those drops, the sequence of the drops, the level or the height from which we drop it are all based upon measurements that are made within the distribution environment.